28th floor, super view of the whole city, and you can see that we're in the business district. There's a running track right on the roof here. I've never seen that before. If you want to buy something, just go and buy it. Don't wait for the waiter. Here's another boat, Sunset Cruise. Of course, loads of boats depart at sunset. Tons of gold also pours down there, and you walk in and it's just all on you. Like, wow. As you can see, it's incredibly beautiful. We're in the business district. Well, to start with, we're on the 28th floor, and we've got a free upgrade. I say we because with Call today, big room, 40 square meters, or originally it was about 25, I think, and the 28th floor, amazing panoramic view. It's pretty obvious that we're in the business district. There is a Turkish bank, for example. So all of these buildings are offices. We have skyscrapers over there. Further away, we can see the sea. Oh, by the way, this is a very colorful area. Lots of red roofs, and there is a forest over there. There is a pool right here. Actually, I went downstairs yesterday to work out, to explore a great gym. There's a spa. Unfortunately, the pool was closed. It's open air on the roof of the building. Also, there are two huge shopping malls. I'm in the mall I showed you from above. I was showing it from over there. Now I'm here. It's really cool, actually. From the outside, it's just a building, but inside there's a courtyard. And also there's a mosque right by. The room itself is rather big. It's great for holding meetings. This isn't the old city. Everything here is modern. That's the business district, so you get a modern high-tech room. Let me show you. You can switch things on and off. See, my lamp turns on. Hey there. It's pretty spacious here, but this table is only for one person. We have two separate beds. Second desk is much larger, so it's great. A big hallway, and I really like this stylish, soft carpet. The room is clean and nice. If you want to watch your beloved showering, you can just open this thing. The AC isn't running though, and it's 22 outside. Next up, we have this stylish area with the tile and good furniture, a huge closet. You can shove all your things in here. A shower, bathtub. You can see this bathroom is large. But again, that's the upgraded version. They only upgrade a room when it's free. The thing is, there might be no free rooms because of conferences, because all that glass stuff downstairs is for conferences. Long story short, no rooms, no upgrades. Also, they have very tasty breakfasts. They make fresh juice and coffee by a barista, not a machine. Tea, any kind of Turkish food, a whole buffet. And if you're flying to Turkey and looking for a modern hotel, you can always ask me. You can write in the comments or just DM me and I'll send you the hotel name. I found an unusual thing in my hotel. There is actually a running track on the roof. You can run here. And here's my here's my hotel. I've never seen that before. I don't remember staying in a hotel with a running track on the roof. Outdoor gym. was just walking around and eventually ended up at the Turkish stadium. I don't know if I'm reading it right. It's Beşiktaş football club. A very cool cafe right next to the stadium. It's stylish, nice paving, beautiful chairs, lots of space. There is a terrace, an indoor area. There are trees. And on the trees says self-service, so if you want to buy something, then go and buy it. Don't wait for a waiter. And place is, it's called Holy Cup. Today's day 2 for me and Kolya here in Istanbul. We're going out. We had breakfast, completely full. Now it didn't film again. Well, it was awkward to film there because the hotel is fully booked. Conferences are happening here, and the whole hotel, all this is booked. No rooms. It's packed and people eating everywhere. So I decided not to film there. Here is a beautiful lobby. We have. And yeah, you go out and there is a mosque. Beautiful. Now we'll take a taxi to the notary. Got a quick errand to run, but we also have some sights to see. And all this is in our area. Cool buildings, some greyish, grayish, yellowish, pinkish ones. I hope he doesn't run me over while I'm here showing colors, analyzing buildings. There are some crazy drivers, and if they get angry, they honk and also yell at each other. It's so Istanbul, you know? Green salad, some kind of some healthy place. Upstairs, there is a restaurant, Rack Sushi Bosphorus. I probably can smoke a hookah with the view of the mosque. And of course, the bridge. By the way, it's interesting, the Bosphorus Bridge. Which bridge is bigger, the Bosphorus or the Golden Gate? I'm also interested in the construction years. When it was built, to compare. I don't smoke, but in Turkey, damn, it seems like half the people smoke here. It feels like even children smoke here. Well, I hope not, but a lot of people in Istanbul do smoke. I leave the hotel, go to any coffee place like Starbucks and whatever. These coffee places as well, and everyone smokes on the terraces. And sometimes you have to pass by them, and that's a real drawback. And well, of course, the mosque. Just look at it. This is incredibly beautiful. And look here by the waterway, there are fishermen sitting. Cruises depart here, but right now there is no one here. The water, by the way, is clean. Very clean. You can use these binoculars. I'll look at the boats, at the other shore. Here's another boat called Sunset Cruise. Many boats depart at sunset. I was watching them yesterday. It was actually like Texas racing. Of course, dinners, you can chill, drink something, take a ride on sea. The weather is great for this. Cats, of course. Here are kitties. Hey, kitty. Hello there. Cats are everywhere. I was sitting in a cafe yesterday and cats ran to me. I don't know, maybe they're hungry. Why should you take cruises? Why don't I take one? Because we are limited in time. Why should you take a cruise? Because here, just like in St. Petersburg, for example, many buildings are facing the water. Even the mosque is no exception. The mosque, then there are palaces, beautiful buildings, and they look at the water. And when you go from the city, you approach like from the backside, you can say. And there are fences everywhere too, as you can see right here. But when you sail from the water, you see all this beauty. It's like sailing on the Neva, on a yacht or a boat. Same thing here. You're cruising down the Bosphorus and see these cute boats and ships. And by the way, this is a huge ship over there. So guys, buy tickets, sail, enjoy, have fun, and admire this beauty. There's this thing, you say, you just take it, bring it to the ship, and use it to climb aboard if the ship is huge. I want to try walking along this little narrow street. If there are many people, then you surely need to be there.
Rahatlıktan mı?
The mosque is small, but very beautiful, very bright. There is still lots of sun now. The sun is just from the side of the Bosphorus, coming right through the windows. Everything glows so beautifully. Interesting sign, no motorcycles. Did someone ride motorcycles here? It's really inconvenient. Everything here is paved with stones. I don't know how you can ride motorcycles here. You know, when I walk around Istanbul, it feels like the narrower the streets, the harder they're to get, the more you should strive to get there. You turn onto some small ones like this, just a few meters width between houses. Here are some restaurants, some taverns, a hotel. Here's the Radisson. I was strolling around and wandered into this huge square on the Bosphorus. Here again, boats depart. There are beautiful monuments here in different places, and a comrade is here. A warrior. Who's that? This is Barbarossa. But don't confuse this Barbarossa with the other one. You might think that Operation Barbarossa is somehow connected to him, but no, he wasn't a relative to the other Barbarossa. This is also an important person here. These guys have weapons in their hands. You can assume he was some general or other commander. Nearby you can find the Naval Museum since 1897. An anchor with a chain, a propeller. Wow, look at the size. Along such a wall and such gates, I don't know how tall they are, 15 meters high probably, you can assume that we're approaching something serious, at the very least. We're approaching here, and here's a scuba standing too. Selling water. Hello, buddy. Well, you can guess they're definitely protecting something with this wall. Well, and now I came out to Beşiktaş Stadium. Funny thing, there are these huge headless mannequins next to the stadium, probably 3 meters tall, and they're wearing football jerseys. There's also a palace nearby. I see some serious queues there, and I need to get in. Mission completed. The Bosphorus Gate, and everyone's lining up to take pictures with it. Absolutely beautiful. There's a lion, it's choking a crocodile, or crushing it. Not sure why crocodile. This reminds me of St. George slaying the dragon, but here it's a lion. Oh, there are the gates. I passed them earlier from the other side along the wall. And here's the palace. Here we have the beautiful garden, a pond, and a fountain, and it's not working. You can imagine how the Sultan descended here and through these gates. Let's see, a ferry, a yacht, or boat would approach, hit aboard it, and sail off into the sunset. That's exactly how it happened, because I was there, I know. And you can film inside the palace, unfortunately. I left the palace, and man, it's like in a sauna. I don't think they have air conditioning, and there's a room called the Sultan's Bath. You go in, and it's really like a hammam. Everything's marble, several rooms. You step into the small space. It's packed with people, and you're sweating. You feel like you're in a hammam. You exit from there and enter this huge hall. Too bad you can't take photos. There are security guards in every hall, and as soon as someone pulls out a phone, they say, well, no photos. All of this is the hall, and there are several other massive halls. And how can I describe all of that? It's like wealth, wealth, wealth. Walls covered in stucco, glass balustrades, limited marble. You got gold pouring down on you as you enter. Like, it's wow. And there are small halls, larger ones, like tiny rooms, a library, which I also like, by the way, and even exhibition items like kitchenware, utensils, and dishes also. Oh, and the mosque near the palace is under renovation. You can go in. Well, I lied a little. You actually can go in now, but it was temporarily closed. But now it's open.